Hey guys, right now we are here in Nimbok. Nimbok with Sun's sister, the sister of Lamin, Lamin Touray. So you can see the public here. More than 500 people came out to protest against police brutality. So can you tell us a little bit about you for you protest?
Yeah, I'm from Denmark. I have lived there, born and raised there, and yeah, we came yesterday for the protest and the demonstration in support of my brother. And yeah, my mom is also with me, but she's too emotional to be on camera. So yeah.
How do you feel to be here today and seeing people, having the photo of your brother, demonstrating for justice?
I feel very proud. He was also someone who would fight for injustice and inequality and against racism and against police brutality. So he is with us in spirit.
What will you say, to people who are here right now with you? And of course there are people who would love to be here, but they are not here.
I would say thank you all for coming here. I'm very proud of each and everyone who have made the travel to come here and support my brother and every other black person in Germany. And for the people that are not here, I hope that they are supporting and protesting where they are. If it's here in Germany or if it's in Gambia as well, they need to make noise about this one now and until we get justice.
What will you tell us about Lamin, if I may ask, so that people who didn't know Lamin, they can at least get a glimpse about him?
He is a person who always wanted peace. As he would say, peace, love and harmony. And he was always a smiling person, always happy. He would always eat, especially domada. He would always eat it, and he would always say to people. He was visiting us in Denmark, and my mom cooked domada for him. And then he went back to Gambia and was like, my mom cooks the best domada ever in the world. So he was a guy who he was just happy and would always make jokes and always eat and yeah, just be smiling every day and dancing as well. So yeah.
You were very sad by Javin's speech. We've seen your mom is very emotional concerning to everything that happened to her brother. And we heard that there is more than 7 shots. Which is very unusual. But what is your take on that?
My take is that in the end of the day, if my brother was aggressive, like the police say, then there's other means to take him down or calm him down. Instead of taking the gun and shooting him or put the dog on him, they could have used pepper spray, they could have used the taser, they could have used their bodily force. As I know, there was a lot of police officers around. Even 2 police officers could have taken him down if they wanted to. Even 1 could have used excessive force. I think they have the stick as well. They could have used that. They didn't need to shoot him at least. Even if he was then so aggressive they couldn't take him down, at least 1 shot somewhere who wouldn't have done so much harm could have been enough. But instead they choose to shoot him 7 or more times, and that's not right.
What is your stand for that? Because I know some people say he's killed, but some will say he's in fact murdered, and I don't know.
My take is that he was murdered. I have seen other circumstances and other situations around the world where a white man would have had a gun. I can, for instance, say in Denmark, there was a shopping mall. A person killed 2 people with a gun. The police coerced him to drop the gun, and he's in custody. He's not dead.
He's not dead.
But Lamin is dead.
But they could have controlled that, exactly. And it's a white person.
That's the difference. Yeah. The difference is that the police had the right training and had the means to calm a person down, and then, I don't know if the German police don't have that training, but in the end of the day, they should have that, and they should have that in mind, that, okay, maybe he's only 1 and maybe he's aggressive, but we also have the right training to do so he can be calmed down.
Wow. What will be your last word about your brother's situation? What will be your last word to people watching you? What will you have to say to the whole public, also for German government?
The only thing I have to say is that we will fight this until it's done, until we have justice for my brother. And people may think that me and my family are not doing something. We are doing everything that we can that is possible. everything is a process. So people may want justice now, but here in Germany, everything is a process. So everything, yeah. So in the end of the day, it would be done, and yeah. And thank you all for supporting.
Of course, you're welcome. I'm very proud of you that coming up, speaking out. I mean, I don't know how to explain it to you, like how crazy it is. I know this is going to be a very difficult circumstance for you and your mom, and seeing your mom, how emotional she is. She couldn't even able to talk to people. She couldn't able to speak out because of the emotions. Like everything is uber for that. Your experience in Denmark, we have seen, like you just disclosed one example of like people being in a bad situation than Lamin, but then Gambia is watching and then the government is watching. Do you have anything to say to the government? Anything that you want the government to hear?
I don't have anything for the government because I know the government is also working with us, but I have something to say to the Gambian people. Yeah. Do not expect Europe to be all fine and dandy and as perfect as you see it. It's not perfect. Like me, I was born and raised in Europe, but I would rather be in Gambia.
To be honest?
To be honest.
Why?
Because in the end of the day, I may be born and raised in Denmark, but they don't see me as Danish.
So you're still Auslander, still a newcomer?
Exactly. I have a Danish passport, the red passport, but they will still ask me where I'm from. Yeah. So they will. I'll be. So like, I'm Danish. That. Yeah. I will be like, I'm Danish. No. They'll be like, no, but where are you really from? Why are you black? I'm like, what do you mean?
So I mean, this is actions is everywhere.
Yeah. So they may think that it's all fine and you have a lot of opportunities in Europe. You have that, but you don't understand the work that you have to do for that opportunity as well. So it's just not just coming to Europe and then expecting everything to be fine and you have these great opportunities. You have to work for it. So that's what I have to say.
Thank you so much for your time. Guys, I hope that you heard everything he said. Thank you. What's your name?
Natasha.
Natasha?
Yeah. My Gambian name is Mariama.
Mariama?
Yeah. Slevensky.
Slevensky.